from prolific to unprecedented. To really, it really did.
Started off beyond belief and went to insane.
It did, because 2112 was kind of the beginning of when people were really recognizing that there's this drummer out there that I used to hear, like I literally, you'd just be at different gigs or whatever. This is before the internet. This is early 80s, late 70s, early 80s, and people were saying, you got to see, at that time it was the drummer from Rush. You got to see you got to hear the drummer from Rush. And so you have his playing, which he never stopped improving. And in the case, he was innovating. Then he took, like Carl Palmer used to turn the drum set, you know, an ELP, and he had the timpanis and the gong, right? So then Neil elevated that idea with the electronics behind him, and then turned the solo into really its own masterpiece. Then what a lot of people might not realize, he did instructional videos where they weren't just him showing exercises and that kind of thing. He literally did in-depth analysis of his solos and has like 2 to 3 hour videos for the masses to like go inside and get the anatomy of his drum solo.
Helps you to understand his lyrics better when you say something like that. You know what? I'm going to go the exact opposite way, right? Because I was a big prog guy in the 70s and a huge Yes and ELP and Crimson, all those, a fan of all those bands. So Rush comes on my radar at that time, and it's the musicianship, and they fit right in, right? I mean, all of a sudden they're in league with those bands that have been doing that thing for, let's say, the first half of that decade. What was really extraordinary for me was, and this I think is sometimes overlooked with him, is what a precise drummer he was.
Yes.
Because the most important thing about drumming is to keep the beat. And when we talk about, you know, the new wave period, that was supposed to kill drum solos, and it was supposed to kill guitar solos. And it actually becomes the time when Rush is at their most popular, their most commercially powerful. And when you listen to, let's say,